morning, friends. I hope you're having a great day today. Let's get started with our day by singing our good morning song. So I want to hear your beautiful and loud singing voices. Are we ready? Great. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. It is time to start our day. We will learn and work and play. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Excellent singing. I'd like to know how you're doing today. Can you tell me how you're doing today? Great. I love hearing all about how you're doing. So, today I am going to say a hello to my Thursday morning class in Miss Becky's room. So I'm going to say hello to Emily, hi, and Gunnar, and Bella, and Blake, and Lincoln, and Hadley, and Watson, and Jacob, and Riley, and Landon, and Harper, and Ivy, and Wesley, and of course Theo, who's in the other room playing with Mr. Sean while I video our circle time. So I'm going to say good morning to all you friends. Thank you so much for watching me in the morning. I'm so glad we get to spend this time together. And we're going to say good morning to brothers and sisters and mummies and daddies. And we'll say good morning to Mr. Sean and Theo. And we'll say good morning to me, Miss Tracy. Good morning, friends. So I'm feeling pretty green today. I had a really good night's sleep. I ate a really good breakfast, and I'm feeling pretty good today. I feel happy and I feel calm. I don't feel excited and I don't feel sad. So I would say I'm feeling all over very much green. If you want to think about how you're feeling today in a color, what color would you use to describe yourself? Those are some really great colors, and thank you so much for sharing with me. All right, we'd better get started with our day. So we need to figure out what day of the week it is today. So yesterday was Tuesday, but we need to figure out what today is. So let's get out our 2 fingers and our 5 fingers, just like this. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you know what day it is? Let's figure it out in French too. So show me your 2 fingers and your 5 fingers again. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Dimanche, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi. Great job and great singing. So if yesterday was Tuesday, that means today is Wednesday or mercredi. Probably my favorite French day is mercredi. All right, so should we do some counting? Oh, I missed a song. I know I missed a song. Colton, I know you would catch me on this. Today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday, and we're going to have some fun. All right. So let's get out our pointers and our circle time sheets and let's do some counting. We have to start all the way at number 1. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and what number is it today? 15. 1 and 5 is 15. Great counting, friends. All right, so if we were going to write down our date, we would say Today is Wednesday. And do you remember what month it is? April. And who remembers that number we counted to today? 15. So we would say Wednesday, April 15. Great job. All right. Who is ready to figure out the weather? Perfect. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather, everyone? Is it snowy? Is it cloudy? Is there rain or is there sun? So I want you to use your looking eyes to look outside your window, and I want you to tell me what the weather is that you see outside today. Great job. So I see clouds today, and it's not raining. Hold on, right this second, but it did rain a little bit. So I'm going to put the clouds up and the rain up, which means today our weather panda gets to wear a slightly different outfit than he's used to wearing. So normally he wears his snow boots. Today he is going to wear his rain boots. That's right, because he needs to have dry feet. Nobody wants wet feet. And then we'll put on his pants to keep his legs warm. And I'm going to put on his rain jacket today. He doesn't get to wear his rain jacket very often, but he's going to wear his rain jacket today. And there we go. Our panda is all ready to go. I think we did a great job dressing him. What do you think? I bet you think he still needs his mittens today. Well, I'm going to leave his mittens off for now, but maybe he'll have to wear them tomorrow. I hope not, but maybe. All right. So today, I've got a couple of activities and a storybook that we're going to do. So I want to read our storybook first. It has a little bit to do with our craft today. So did mummies and daddies tell you on our schedule what our craft is? Well, we'll have to find out in a second. So show me that you can sit crisscross applesauce with your hands in your lap, turn your listening ears on, and get ready to listen to my story. I'm a good listener, read me a book. My hands are in my lap and at Miss Tracy I look. When she sees I'm ready, she will say, here is the story I have for you today. So, today I have one of my favorite storybooks, Pete the Cat and the Missing Cupcakes. What's on Pete's tray? That's right, lots of cupcakes. So let's see if we can figure out what happens to the missing cupcakes. Pete and Gus were as busy as could be. They were getting ready for the cupcake party. It starts at 3. Are they getting ready to bake cupcakes? Yeah, Gus, he's got the milk and a wooden spoon, and Pete's got flour in a mixing bowl. They were making cupcakes for everyone. Pete and Gus counted them just for fun. All right, are you ready to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They had 10 when they were done. So we counted all the way up to number 10. Oh no, hang on. Some of the cupcakes were gone. They were sure there had been 10. Pete said, maybe we need to count again. Should we count them again? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Can you show me 8 fingers on your hands? So you could go like this. So that's 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you have 8 cupcakes and we had 10 cupcakes, how many cupcakes went missing? Did you guess 2? Great counting. They counted the cupcakes lined up straight. Now there were only 8. It looked like someone had taken 2. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Who do you think took the cupcakes? I don't know. Just then, they found a clue. Gus said, "Look what I have found. Sprinkles on the ground. I bet it was Squirrel. She loves sprinkles." Squirrel said, "It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been at the spelling bee." Uh-oh, more cupcakes are missing. Come and see. So Squirrel didn't do it, did she? No. Let's count them. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was too weird. 2 more cupcakes had disappeared. Now there were only 6. Someone must be playing tricks. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. So let's get our 8 fingers out. Very good. Okay, so now there's 2 more missing. That's right. So now there's only 6. Can we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. That's right. Only 6 cupcakes. Craziness. Just then, they found another clue. This is a big clue. Do you see? What are these? Are they footprints? I wonder who these footprints belong to. Pete said, "I bet it was Alligator. He loves to eat." Alligator said, "It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been learning my ABCs." Uh-oh, more cupcakes are missing. Come and see. So it wasn't Squirrel and it wasn't Alligator. Now there were only 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone had taken how many more? 2 more. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then, they found another clue. What did they find? What's this called? It's called a ladder. "I bet it was Turtle," said Pete. "I know Turtle loves sweets." Turtle said, "It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been swimming in the sea." Uh-oh, more cupcakes are missing. Come and see. Can you use your looking eyes to see if you can figure out who's taking the cupcakes? What on earth was going on? All the cupcakes are now gone. Oh no. Pete and Gus did not know what to do. They started looking for another clue. Can you see another clue? We have wrapper and sprinkles and these footprints. They lead all the way over here. They found Grumpy Toad with icing on his face. Pete and Gus have solved the case. I am so sorry. It was me. I could not stop with just one. I ate and ate till there were none. So it was Grumpy Toad that ate all the cupcakes. Everyone agreed Grumpy Toad would have to miss the fun. He could not come after what he had done. Do you think that's very kind? We know that Grumpy Toad did something wrong, but should he be able to come to the party? Let's see. Pete said, but wait, Grumpy Toad made a mistake. This is true. Let's give him a second chance because that's what friends do. Do friends give friends second chances? Yeah, I think they do. Pete told Grumpy Toad they would give him another chance. He was so excited he did a happy dance. The night of the party was so much fun. Grumpy Toad brought more than enough cupcakes for everyone. So Pete the cat's cupcake party was not ruined. Grumpy Toad fixed his mistake by baking more cupcakes. The end. What a good story that was. So I'm going to show you what our craft is today. So today we're going to make cupcake flowers. So in the bag of stuff I dropped off yesterday at your house, there are these crinkly things. They're called cupcake liners. There are these button stickers. There are some skinny pieces of green paper. Some of my friends had light green, some of my friends had dark green. There are some leaves. You have scissors. I gave you some markers. You're gonna need your glue stick from the first kit I gave you, and then a piece of paper. So the first thing we're gonna do, what's the very first thing we always do? We write our name. So I'm gonna write my name at the top. Now, I'm also gonna do something else. So I'm gonna put all of these things down for a second because I'm not gonna use them right away. Okay, so now I just have my piece of paper. I'm gonna get out my crayons because I love my crayons. I'm gonna get blue and I'm gonna get green of my crayons. So I'm gonna draw the sky and then I'm gonna draw the grass. So I'm gonna use blue first for the sky. I'm gonna get out my blue crayon and I'm going to start coloring in the sky. And it doesn't have to be fancy sky. I just want it to be a little bit blue. And you don't have to use crayons. You could use pencil crayons. You could use markers if you want. It's totally up to you. I'm just gonna do this quickly, back and forth to color my sky. And I'm gonna pretend that it's a beautiful spring day. Even though it's not a beautiful spring day outside, I'd like to pretend that it is. So I'm gonna do nice blue sky. All right, so there's my blue sky. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna do some grass. I'm gonna get my green out and I'm gonna draw some grass. Grass is a little spiky sometimes, and right now it's not very green. What color is the grass outside your house right now? Yeah, it might be a little bit brown, and that's okay because it hasn't been nice enough yet for our grass to be green. But I'm going to pretend because pretending that the grass is green and the sky is blue makes me feel a little better. So there is my sky and my grass. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put these things up here. I'm going to take, I have extra. I'm only going to do 2 today. So I have 2 cupcake liners. And I'm going to get my markers. So I'm going to use pink and yellow. And I'm going to color all over my markers, or my cupcake liners with my markers. So this one is going to be pink all over. And I want to know what colors you picked, because you got some different color markers in your kits. You might choose to have a blue flower or a red flower. really any color you want. Okay, so there's my pink flower. And then I'm going to take my yellow marker and I'm going to flatten out my cupcake liner, and I'm going to use my markers to make a beautiful yellow flower. So you want to make sure you cover your whole cupcake liner. You're going to have to use your helper hand too to help you hold it, because it can be a little bit slippery. There we go. Okay, so now I've got my flower cupcakes in 2 different colors. Something else that you can do for my friends that are in my junior kindergarten class, you could make fringe on the outside of your flower. So I want you to take your scissors. So remember, Tommy thumb goes up and the finger family goes in the bottom. You can hold your cupcake flower in one hand with your helper hand, and then you can make little snips. So we're gonna move the cupcake flower as you do this. And you're gonna be really careful. We're not gonna cut all the way across our cupcake liner. We are just going to make little snips to give it a little bit of dimension, which is like giving it a little bit more life. So there, I've got lots of little cuts on this one. I'm not going to cut this one. I just wanted to show you something else you could do for some scissor practice. So now that I've done that, I'm going to get out my stems. So I gave you 2, but they're a little too long. You actually got 4 stems in your kits, but we're going to use 2 at a different time. So I want you to take your scissors and I want you to fold your stem. I'm going to put down my scissors. I want you to fold your stem in half, just like this. And then I want you to use your helper hand to hold the stem, and you're going to use your scissors. I want you to cut it, just like that. So just a little bit of scissor practice. So I'm going to put one down, and I'm going to get my glue out. When we're using our glue stick, do I need to have the whole glue stick all the way out, or do I only need a little bit out? Yeah, I only need a little bit out. So I'm going to put, do I put glue on the paper, or do I put glue on my stem? Glue on my stem. You don't have to use the glue stick. You could use the white glue if you really wanted. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to put my one flower over there. And then I'm going to put this flower on this side of my picture. All right, so now I have my stems glued down. So I'm going to glue on my leaves. Now make sure you're pressing things down as you're gluing it, because it's really important that you make sure that everything's pressed down. I'm just going to put my stickers aside for a minute. So now I'm going to put glue on the side I did not color, just in the middle, just a little bit in the middle. You don't need a whole lot of glue. And then I'm going to push it down, just like that. I'm going to do the same thing to my yellow flower. I'm going to put my glue stick away when I'm all done with it. Make sure the cap snaps. I'm going to glue this down. Oh, look at my beautiful flowers. So now I'm going to take 2 of these stickers. I'm going to take a purple button. I'm going to peel it off. And then I'm going to, oh, the sticker did not come with it. That's okay. There we go. And I'm going to glue it down in the middle. And then I'm going to take my pink one. So you got to make sure the little sticky part comes with it too. And I'm going to glue that in the middle of this one. So there are my beautiful cupcake liner flowers. I'm pretty proud of that picture. Looks very beautiful. So I'd love it if mummies and daddies would take a picture with your cupcake and post it either on Class Dojo or in the Facebook group. So I'm going to put that down there. Before we go today, the activity I want you to do is some scooping and pouring. with your rice from your kit from a couple weeks ago, because we only have 2 more weeks with that kit before I send home a new one. So I want you to get lots of practice scooping and pouring. You could put it into little cups or use a funnel from home. You might even get a wooden spoon and stir it up a little bit, make kind of like our potions, but without water or vinegar or baking soda. You could pretend to mix it up that way. And then we're going to do some belly breathing. So if you remember how we do belly breathing, this time you don't need a stuffy. You can just put your hands, take your hands, put them on your belly. And when we breathe in and out, I want you to imagine that you are someplace far away, someplace beautiful, maybe even your favorite place ever. So I am going to imagine that I am on a beach. I'm going to imagine that I hear the waves crashing, the water crashing into the sand, and that I can feel the sand in between my toes. And it's all gritty, and it's a little bit cold because it's wet, but there's sun, and the sun is making me feel so warm. And I might even hear a seagull. Do you know what a seagull sounds like? Yeah, that's exactly what they sound like. So now that I'm in this happy place, one of my favorite places to be, I'm going to take some deep breaths. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose, and I'm going to feel my belly get really big under my hands. Are you ready to feel your belly get really big? All right, let's do it. So breathe in through your nose. Hold it, and then breathe out through your mouth. Good job. We're going to do that 2 more times as I pretend that I'm on a beach. And you can pretend to be wherever you want to be. So breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. I feel much calmer already. All right, we're going to do this 1 more time. Ready? In through your nose. Feel your belly get nice and big, and then out through your mouth. Great job. So I want you to keep doing that a couple more times. And I'd like you to tell me where it is that you imagined you were, because I pretended I was on a beach, but your favorite place might be in your backyard. It might be grandma's house. It might be on your favorite part of the couch. It doesn't matter. I just want you to pretend that that's where you are. And I want you to really feel as if you're there. So if you're sitting on your favorite spot on the couch, I want you to imagine what the cushions might feel like against your skin, or what you might smell, right? Because your favorite places smell like something. For me, the beach smells salty, and I can smell the water. But depending on where you are, you'll smell different things. So I want you to use your brain and imagine where your favorite place might be. All right. So before we go today, we have magic box to do. I tried to trick you today. I put something in the magic box that a friend suggested I put in the magic box. And I thought it was a little silly, but now I think it's kind of funny. And mommies and daddies might find it kind of funny too. So let's see if we can figure out what's inside my magic box. All right. So Colton wants to know, does it move? It kind of goes around and around, but you have to pull on it. So it doesn't move on its own. Dason wants to know, what sound does it make? Doesn't make a sound. No. So it doesn't move on its own, but if you pull on it, it will go around and around, and it doesn't make a sound. Bryce wants to know, what color is it? It's white. So it doesn't move on its own, but if you pull on it, it goes around and around. It doesn't make a sound, and it's white. Bella, Does it have fur? No, it doesn't have fur, but it's still really soft. So it doesn't move on its own, but if you pull on it, it will go around and around. It doesn't make a sound. It's white, and it doesn't have fur, but it is very soft. Have you figured out what's inside my magic box? I'm not sure. Those are some really good guesses, though. If I were to keep it somewhere, I would keep it in the bathroom. Have you figured out what's inside my magic box? What silly thing I put inside my magic box today? So it doesn't move on its own, but it goes around and around when you pull on it. It doesn't make a sound. It's white, and it doesn't have fur, but it is very soft, and I would keep it in my bathroom. Have you figured it out? I bet you have. You guys are all so smart. If you guessed that I had a roll of toilet paper in the magic box, you would be right. Who guessed that I had toilet paper? Good job, friends. All right, so let's get out our working hands and we can sing our goodbye song for today. Are you ready? All day long we worked and played, worked and played, worked and played. All day long we worked and played, and now our day is done. Wave goodbye to all your friends, all your friends, all your friends. Wave goodbye to all your friends until we meet again. Bye, friends. See you tomorrow.